Good Lord, you got some talk on you, but how do you feel? Oh, you better start digging for real. They teach your half-price children how to sing it in reverse. They teach your high-class children how to preach it like a curse. See no evil, and there is no evil to see. But good Lord, you got some talk on you. Oh, you better start digging for real. When we're all living under the city, who's gonna care how you live in the city?
What's gonna happen to all the computers? We're gonna have our iPhones. We don't know what's crap. We'll talk to her back in a week and fix everything before it breaks.
Take out the apron, escatology plan. Take out the orphan, take out the rotting man. He's on his last legs. Take out the drinking, remove the Panadol. Take out the sleeping, and what you've got is all that you should ever expect. Take out the wet bed, into the backyard, the disinfectant, the baby octopus. Take out the pound of flesh. Bring in the rotting man. Take out the apo, escatology. No fog, no fog, no fog for me. No fun for me. No fog, no fog, no fog for me.
I might look insane right now. I probably look insane. But one day it'll all come up to the surface and you'll go, I remember that woman, that crazy lady that came over to that building and started yelling out all these things.
When did you find this out?
She's really real. She really knew the truth and I didn't believe her.
I just wanna be a box of birds like everybody does. Throw my arms around entire worlds of gorgeous, messy love, and carry a vandal's stubborn heart into the breach, into the breach, and carry my vandal's stubborn heart into the breach, into the breach. Swept away with all these precious tiny flickers of light, emitted by the strangest kinds of people in the night. People want to almost nothing by vicious, messy love. People telling all your stories so much better than you could. Won't you come alongside me now, like you say that you do? Won't you come alongside me now, like you say that you do? I'll be waiting where I'm always waiting with my empty hands. I'll be waiting where I'm always waiting without any plans of escape. Don't you think for a second I don't believe it's just a box of birds? Don't you think for a second I don't believe it's just a box of birds? It's just a box of birds. It's just a box of birds. He said your name when the lights were dim. And all your children raised their fingers high. He swore that you could hear us loud and clear out there, out in the desert of our personal sadness. Let's get low, let's get low, and go to church, and go to church. Let's get low, let's get low, and go to church, go to church. Yeah, there's a reason why you gotta fess up, why alcoholics have got an 8-step, so you don't forget you're a piece of shit. But it's alright 'cause everybody is. Let's get low, let's get low, and go to church, and go to church. Let's get low, let's get low, and go to church, go to church. He says affection and intimidation are what we need to keep us in our place. He taps a vein and puts the needle in. Now there is only ever one way home. Let's get low, let's get low. Go to church, go to church. Let's get low, let's get low. Go to church, go to church. Let's get low, let's get low. Go to church, go to church. Let's get low, let's get low. Go to church, go to church. Shit on you badly, hope you know that underneath, like Joan of Arc, I love you madly. Would be tied to a stake and burned alive for you, my country, my king. An angel told me I should join the army, that I should dress just like a man. Bad advice I give, just ugly things I wish I hadn't given room and bought for free. When they came asking after me, they send their stinking maggot love on Christmas cards to everyone. A riot, it's a riot. Apologies, apologize. Sorry, saints and martyrs. The sun comes up tomorrow, smashing through the planets in a line for you. Carving Armageddon down the spine of you. If Baba Vanga's laughing, we'll be fine. And they still play the John Spencer blues explosion on community radio from time to time. It can't be all that bad. An angel told me I should join the army. Is it paranoia talking, or did I shit on you badly? I hope you understand that underneath, like Joan of Arc, I love you madly. A broken ladder for a broken head. Some eagle visions for the walking dead. Mouths taped shut and claws all clipped. They are chained in place. Could never leave you where I left you before. Too many numbers strung outside your door. I haven't got it in me at this point to hold anybody new except my arm. And those so close, I barely will exist, a stitched up mother for a distant son. The raucous laughter of a starting gun. being fired by the next door neighbor at 3 a.m. Hands to your head and you can feel the blood. Up to your ankles, it's a mighty flood. Your bed is soaking in a sea of backward halos. The world is quiet now. The world is quiet now. Scratches all up and all down, it's one way or the other. Leaning hard into the arse of the world, I can yell at my mother. See what he did. Look what he did to your babe. Horrible stranger. Sorry to see you. Fell into the night like a wide open hole in the street. Dragging up miners from deep in the dark to come with me. Ask all my intimate friends, they will tell you I'm sweet. Watching us, it was watching us dig ourselves deeper. See what he did. Handful of shit in my face and a bucket in my lap. This is not what I was promised when I gave my soul. Leaning hard into the face of disease, I can yell at my mother. How could you let this happen to me? See what he did. Look what he did to your babe. Horrible stranger, stranger than I. let them get away. With making fun of you for being who you are, the only daughter of a drinking man who could not take the pain of lucid mornings. The thought of knowing all the wrong is always wrong. The dark is dark, right is right, and left is left. And foggy worlds, camping tents, and shanty towns all in your head, and stranger love and high and dry our lives. She says her mother had a running commentary on everything and everyone. Far too loud and far too offensive. She gave a picture to the campus police. Oh, Mary, Mary, Peggy Ray, you're flesh and blood. If he could love you, maybe, if there's a place, a grander scheme and ringing bells, and maybe when you're feeling wide awake, you'll take your pills and stay a while. Oh, Mary, Mary, Peggy Ray, you don't have to go away. All travel down now, wrapped around it, stuck in transit, can't see through it. There was no running water, he was 3 years old. Head on the tracks now, you kneel and pray. You can't see through walls. Stop pretending you can. The tiny details of your abstract life, well, I guess they're easy to bend. When you belong in a soldier's diary, just like the rest of them. Vague descriptors in a tarnished photo, waiting for the war to end. You drop another line from your retractable face. String for kittens and meat for bloodhounds. You rig every race because you belong in a soldier's diary, just like the rest of them. Vague descriptors and a tarnished photo, waiting for the war to end. You've known every man that will ever exist. All he wants is a demon to shovel his dust, to shovel his shit. to shovel his shit, but you belong in a soldier's diary, just like the best of them. Vague descriptors and a torn-edged photo waiting for the war to end. Waiting for the war to end. Space, manta ray. I see space, manta ray. I see space, manta ray. Woken by barking dogs, I was not in control of myself. Inside the craft, a neon kind of darkness. I acted like I knew them, breathing metallic gel, floating. I cannot tell, screaming. Mammalian, breathing metallic gel, floating. I cannot tell, screaming. So many of us. Some have been there for years. Breatharians, bagel heads, and boys with eyeball tattoos. Bagel heads, and boys with eyeball tattoos. Valeria, Valeria, Valeria and the Lipless Man. Singing only love, singing only joy, singing only love, singing only joy, singing only love, singing only joy. I see the space, manta ray. I see the space, manta ray. I see the space, manta ray.
On my way back home, I encountered dark skin, but he was not a Negro. He had long black hair over the shoulders, and he spoke to us with the mouth and verbally, not telepathic speaking. And he showed us various projections, which looked very real projections, and he informs us about a whole bunch of things that are even still incredible to me. And then they returned me to
what did this holographic projection show?
And the photographs were mainly, the first one that I can remember was like a short trip through space, and before where he came from, where he sent to be from, before his people, before the houses that they used. And the second one was about a meteor or rock going to Earth in the near future, which is going to cause a lot of havoc in the world. This would fall in very near the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, and those other small islands. But it's going to affect the whole world, not just Puerto Rico. The last one that they projected was showing us how there was only going to be one government on the planet Earth, and they'll be living in some sort of artificial island that's going to be floating in the middle of a dark, black, and dirty sea. And then this man returned me to my car again and left me somewhere different from where the whole ordeal had started. Apparently, they took me with car and all.